So guys, it's match of the Titans. We've got PGA European Tour player Mark Foster versus local hero Craig Fox. Tiger Woods PS4 champion 2002 with the net 64 around Pebble Beach. So guys, a shot a hole for you?
Seems fair.
So a shot a hole, 3 holes. We might as well play stroke play. Shot a hole. Going to get an insight into Craig's take on this. So Craig's version of events, of how he sees it playing out here, his pre-shot routine and what his intention is, and then the real version of what actually we intend to take place. So
what are you trying to say? How do you know I might not hit the shot?
Essentially, we're just going to see how the average player sees it, and then how a tour player sees it. The process undertaken to, if you like, to access that consistency that we're all looking for. So Craig, over to you. What are you about to do?
Massive driver. Well, I mean, look, obviously we had a lesson last week or a couple of weeks ago. So I am actually hitting draws on my driver now, which is weird.
Yeah.
So I am seeing, basically drawing it in off that big tree to come into the centre of the fairway. That is what I hope happens.
Cool. Brilliant. Take it away.
And now do what you're talking about.
Oh wow.
Lovely golf shot.
Great shot, Craig.
Mark's been stitched up here.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You just need a big Cuban now. So it is the first hole at Bawtry, par 4. You've seen it many a time, I'm sure, on the videos. Mark, how do you see this? Have you played here before?
I have many months ago, but yeah, I've played a few times, yeah, so I know it a little bit. So first thing, yeah, I mean, you were chatting to Craig there. First thing I've noticed, which it wouldn't pick up on straight away. I mean, we're totally sheltered here, so it's very hard to know where the wind is. That's the first thing we'd want to know. Going with the clouds, and the way Craig held that up, I'm guessing it's downwind, because obviously there's just no feeling. So that's the first thing we want to know where it is, and then Canberra lands to the left. So for me, we'll sort of peely fade. I'll be actually going to the other trees and just moving it off there, and hopefully just finish short of those bunkers.
Awesome. Interesting that you're using Craig's shot as well as feedback. So how often do you watch your playing partner's shots and actually use that as feedback? So he was watching Craig's ball flight, and from that taking weather conditions, taking the wind. So routine for your shot then, Mark. What do you tend to go through here?
For me,
what's your process?
Yeah, not much swing thought at this point. So as I've said to you before, for me it's the routine. So I'm pretty sharpish. I'm 2 practice swings, target and go.
Target being the trees and then seeing the fade off it.
Well, yeah, let the wind do that. I think at this point, yeah, it's trying it a nice neutral shot.
That's awesome.
Shot.
Awesome shot. Perfect. Happy with that one, mate?
Yeah, not bad for an old man.
No swing thoughts, 2 swings, not hanging about, just get on with it. So there's a time and a place for obviously thinking about your swing. It's not.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously Craig get more balls in there, but you've hit your balls, you know, you're warmed up. So
Yeah.
listen, everybody has to think about the swing. Best in the world. There's times when we've got to think about the swing, but for me, we've touched on it before, first tee, I think that's one of those where you just go to your routine and get on with it and hit the best shot you can.
Finding that routine that works for you.
Yeah. I mean, interestingly now, touching on back there, you know, I've called it as it is. I can feel the wind on my back now, and you look around, straight away you'll know that hole's into the wind. You know, it's just picking up on little things where we do switch off, but also like a golfing computer inside yourself, you're always just checking things subconsciously. Really, you're not even thinking about it. You just pick up. But we do, you know, we dissect this stuff really quick and get on get on with playing.
What would, as you're walking up now, obviously the lie's going to be, it's going to be pretty good anyway, isn't it?
Well, all I can think of now is why I have 15 handicappers next to my ball. That's all I'm thinking about at the moment. Anyone's shots. Yeah, exactly.
I said you've been stitched up here, but who's got the longest drive? That's the question. Who's playing 1 and who's playing 2?
That's me.
Yes.
That's a big drive, man.
That is big. Well done, mate.
Right, intact.
So we've just heard what Mark was talking about then.
Yeah.
So he was starting to see all. He was reading the green from back there, looking at all the possibilities. So what are you thinking with 100 yards, Craig? Typically, what would you be doing now? What's going through your mind? Flag, ball.
No, just get it on the green, really. Like, just really get it on the green. I'm not chasing a pin because I'm not that good to be chasing pins or dropping it to a pin. I'm honestly just trying to get centre of the green or even front of the fringe.
But it's interesting because saying that, you've just bombed it down here.
Yeah.
280 at
Beautiful,
least, 300
yeah.
yards, 300 at least to here, straight down the middle, and now you're only, what was it, 100 yards, and you're only looking at getting it to the middle of the green, and it's 20 yards wide.
Yeah.
So, and this is, we're more accurate generally with these clubs.
Yeah.
So maybe a bit more, you heard about the kind of level of detail that Mark was using. That doesn't mean that that's only applicable to Mark because of his skill level, but there's a picture there already, which is helping you.
Yeah, I mean, straight
With
away
the shot.
to me there. I mean, you've done the hardest bit on the hole, and you've slapped a ceiling on yourself straight away with this shot. I mean, you might be managing your own expectations, which is a different thing. But yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, you should be trying to hit it next to that flag. You've done. It doesn't mean you will or whatever, but on this particular shot, there's nowhere else to hit it, so it's just what we'd call a green light shot. So you just aim at that flag.
I'm going to drop it a foot from the pin.
Exactly.
Why not?
I like that, a green light shot. It's a go. It's
Why
like,
not?
exactly, why not?
Go for it.
You put yourself in position now. Give yourself the opportunity to capitalise on it.
Short.
It's on the front.
Yeah.
What club did you take?
52.
And hope it bounces back.
It's good though. Well done. So, I know a bit left for you that was, but interesting, right? Yeah. You hit 52, and your flight was higher. So I've just been given the lowdown by Craig on this one. He's got a 60 degree, not a lot of green to work with. He's got a lot of loft, and he said he's going to play a little punchy shot. So we'll see how it goes. And he's played it perfect. Obviously Mark's on the green, he's put in. You can see Mark's walking around. He's got a side profile view of the hole.
I've already read the putt. It's pretty flat. It's uphill. So I was trying to think about pace really on this.
Yeah. What's your intention here, Craig?
Straight in the hole.
Straight in the
I think
hole.
it is just a tiny bit left to right.
Okay.
So I am thinking just off the centre. Yeah.
Very, very.
Well played. Can't reach palm. I'll jump a
Stitch up.
Well done, Mark. Well played, guys. Awesome, Craig. 4 net 3. 4 net 3.
Good job, it's stroke play.
So he's very aware of his surroundings, and like you mentioned earlier, it's like a golf computer. His mind is always ticking in the background, it's processing. He's focused on what he's doing, but he's also very aware of all these surroundings, and he's using that to help him make the best decision for his next shot.
Yes. See? This is what I thought would happen. Oh God.
So that's
Probably lost.
that's a reload, yeah.
It's tough.
It is a tough
strong
hole.
wind up there.
So started it right, high, push fade, wind got it,
Wind.
stalled it. So Mark, after that one,
I've learned nothing from that. So I'm trying to work out how much this wind is going to affect it. I've actually, to watching that, I'm going to chip at 7 and just try and keep it lower. My biggest worry with that is the wind doesn't affect it. It's going along this.
how do you judge a wind? Like club, half
Yeah.
a club, you think of it in that terms?
I mean, I've given it 165 playing, I think, maybe 168. So that's my calculation. If I've got that wrong, it's not the club's fault, that's my fault. So that's what I'm going with.
So 150 shot, playing 165, 168 in Mark's mind, so he's hitting a knockdown 7. So it's more club than Craig was hitting.
Oh no, that was it.
It's a strong wind, that, innit?
Very easy to hit a bad shot and not watch where your ball goes, and it's actually the most important time to watch where your ball goes. Because you didn't watch it finish. And I mean, I'm obviously a perfect gentleman, but you might be playing with someone who,
immediately
who
went,
carry on
"That's
looking.
lost."
Yeah,
Well, you don't. Yeah, the other guys will be off playing shots.
yeah.
So you feel like you can get through that grass. So what club have you got?
58.
58. Your maximum loft,
Yeah.
and you're going to go for what?
Just basically just try and
Power swing.
really try and get down into it like that. Just get it up.
Get that steep angle of
Get that
attack
steep angle of attack to pop it up.
with the speed.
At the speed at the bottom. So feel like. Why are you
Come
laughing?
on then, let's see.
If I hit this now,
Pull it off, you know.
I'm not joking. This is the shot. The gut line is good enough to do it.
That was so close. That was a yard. That was a yard.
The only thing I'm going to say is,
Yeah.
I've been to that side of the green. You've hit it over the longest bit of the hazard. The shortest bit of the hazard is right of the flag. So you've aimed at
The longest carry.
at the bunker and the longest carry.
Sliced across it a bit, but come on.
So
Open face.
open face, high fly,
Yeah.
kind of started right.
Close, man.
The first thing you said was, I've got to get over this. Instead of just looking where you're going, not really taking this into, I mean, of course we're taking it into consideration, but thinking about a landing area
Yeah.
and thinking about a trajectory that's going to take the ball into that landing area, but then give you the run.
Yeah.
So it's okay to use that loft, but a much lower fly.
Yeah, I mean,
Just because this water's here doesn't mean we have to fly it high.
yeah.
That's lovely.
Under the hole.
So, under the hole, same. So again, thinking about the next shot, and something I was talking to Craig about there, about being mindful of the shot you play, being focused and committed. So what did you play there? What club was it?
That was 56, just tried to play a bit off the back for sun up slope, just wanted it coming out of the rough. I just actually let the grass, we would call it, let the grass cover the face, so you know it wasn't going to check, because into that wind I just wanted it to run out, and it's just
it's nearly over there.
we've missed his putt. So I just wanted it to run out uphill into that wind. So
Less
I'd say
loft,
deliberately,
back
we
foot.
almost get some grass between the club and the ball, just so it doesn't. You don't want it to check at that.
You don't want to spin.
Yeah.
That's a great save. Well done, Mark. Thank you. Brilliant. It's coming down the last. Mark's got a one-shot lead. It's
Mark
tied.
to tee off.
Mark to tee off. Yeah.
Now I can get your insights.
Well, speaking of routes, here we've got one. Good neutral shot on that tree.
Balance and tempo.
Yeah.
That's important.
Hold on, can I just draw attention also? If I've got a shot a hole, that means I made a birdie on the first.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you're one under.
So
So you were 2 over on that one there. She made 6.5.
yeah.
So you got bronze.
So you've got so you're 1 under to 1 over. And Mark's level. there's any one shot in front, but you've got a shot on here.
You got shot.
Don't worry, mate.
Sorry.
Some
You're
quick,
still-
some quick maths from the boss man there.
He tried to break my rhythm.
Yeah.
But Mark's got balance and tempo at the heart of his routine. That's a great ball, Mark.
Great shot.
What a great shot.
No, a bit lower ball flight. I'm not trying to kill it or anything, but
Perfect fly. Bit of
Yes.
draw actually against the wind.
all of a sudden then the fairway gets a little bit tighter.
Oh, sorry. I'm in the world of my
You
own.
were in the zone.
I was really in the zone. Yeah, so again, I'm seeing just drawing it in off the tree on the right hand side, basically to be short of the bunker on the left.
Yeah. Yeah. And that wind obviously is coming into
Yeah.
bit off the left as well, so
Yeah.
hitting into it. Just maximises your landing area that. Great stride.
Sharp.
It's gone right a bit, hasn't it?
Holding on,
it's
though.
holding its line.
For Robin.
Oh, fine. Great shot, well done, mate.
Thank you.
Let battle commence. How's it looking, Craig?
It's okay. Sitting up all right. Obviously, this fairway kind of follows around to the right, and we all know I can hit a fade. Slice.
That is your game, that.
I agree with what he said. To a point, he has got that shot in his
Yeah,
locker.
I
but
do.
If you ask him the question you asked me, if I was caddying for him,
You'd say
I'd get him out of here, definitely. But the simple fact, if I stand here, you've got to put some serious bend on it. Serious bend on it in thick rough is a high tariff shot. It's doable, no, but if I was playing medal, you'd come out, if you're playing a scramble or something, you take it on, give it a rip. But
In this situation where he's got a shot and he's one behind.
I suppose I'm playing out there and
You've got
I'm
a
level
shot.
shot, level
You've got-
shots.
you're
not
not
just,
sure.
I mean, you still got to advance it 104, 120 yards. You're not just chipping it here. I mean, you still got to get it up to.
So I'd still be going basically where Robin is.
Yeah, for those
exactly,
silver birches,
yeah.
And then the thing as well is, this is a 400-yard shot into. This is a 400-yard hole into the wind, shot hole. So you've kind of, again, assessing the difficulty of the hole. This is a difficult hole today. A lot of these high scores on certain holes can be avoided just by good decision making. Because if you make a 5 on this hole, that's a good score, particularly in today's conditions. You don't have to chase the par. A 5's a good score. Lost that. It's all right.
Just over by the trees down there.
Left, but it's fine. It's all right. It's in play. If you didn't quite catch it perfect, it's still okay.
Yeah.
So you're maximising your margin for error.
I'm going to go with the same club as the last because I don't want to go long, basically. Obviously,
What yardage is
I've got him on the ropes here, so my only danger is long, so I'll just try and put it in the middle of the green.
What was your
Go
yardage?
145. What was it, the last?
150.
Was it, yeah,
Playing
so-
as one,
Yeah,
65.
and it came up a little bit short, so I'm going to try and keep it down a little bit more. That one at the last got up, so give my weight forward, put it back a little bit, and just play a little armsy shot into the middle of the green with a bit of luck.
Oh,
What a gorgeous golf shot.
that was absolutely stunning.
That's beautiful.
Mark.
Great shot.
What a shot, mate.
That's awesome. That'll look nice on Shot Tracer. That was awesome. I mean, awesome, mate. Well done. Controlling ball fly, 7 iron.
So how did you control
Notice
that?
how low that came out.
Yeah, how did you?
Well, for me, I mean, everybody plays different. For me, using less wrist, so it's more of a body and arm shot. So you take the speed out.
Yeah.
See, if I'd have hit that harder, which is what I did at the last, I don't think it got up and stalled. So you actually take the speed out to keep it down. See, what happened back there, we gave you some help with this shot. It's actually gone wrong as such, and you've still got a great,
Yeah.
because you've picked the right club and the right line, you've still got shot to this pin, whereas I reckon if we'd have left you to that layup,
I'd have been over
you
there.
would have been over it. Still with the
Yeah,
layup,
yeah.
it would have still been.
Gone long.
would have
It's
still
in
been
too
here.
much club and
Yes.
Yeah, that can always happen. Did you take into consideration the lie? Did you notice the lie? Because it was tight, wasn't it?
No.
So what would you do off a tight lie, Mark?
Well,
Because look at the lie there where he's playing off.
I would have played the shot, the same shot that I played there, hands and arms, and just bunted it forward. So, again, the one thing I picked up on there, which if you would have caught that, you would have gone long. Because there's no wind here. This is what I was trying to show you behind the camera. Because in your head, you're thinking about the last two shots. Well, now we're in trees. Look at the flag. There's no wind.
yeah.
And he was trying to murder that then.
And you're not hitting it above the
You're not
tree
hitting it
line.
up. So, well, I don't know, but I think if you'd have caught it as you wanted, I think that would have gone long. But so I would have played it just back in my stance to make sure I get the ball first.
Would you? What club
Little
would you have
sawn
took?
off. I would
56?
have played 56 into that bang. Yeah.
It's such a different insight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Into how you see a golf shot and see the hole.
You've got to think you're very lucky as well. You can hit shots that a lot of people can't hit. So don't take positives away from the shots you can hit. I mean, he can hit amazing shots.
Yeah.
So come out and enjoy it. And then nobody's telling you to lay up all the time. Take advantage of the shots you can hit. There's just pick up on scenarios where you have got to cage the beast. That was a classic example there. First hole was a classic example. Let it all out. Perfect for your downwind. It's just learning those moments. And
When you can-
that was
when you
one.
can
That was a
go for
classic
it.
one just there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a shot!
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Always liked it.
Go on, go, go, go!
It's bang on as well. Bang on.
Let's mark that.
No, go on, you're right. Camera's
Building
ready.
the tension, Mark.
Camera's ready.
Oh. No, Mum.
Taking your time, mate. Mark it. Go through your routine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mum.
Sorry, Mum. It all started so well.
He's old man you there.
Hey?
Go on, you finish off.
Get in the hole.
Get in.
Get in!
What a three.
Yes.
Awesome. The crowd. They're on the feet.
Thanks,
Class.
boys.
Well done,
Enjoyed
Mark.
it. Thanks,
Awesome.
buddy. Thanks for your time.
Awesome. Well played. The Tour Pro is the winner.
Wow.
Who'd have thought it?
Weren't expecting
I'll
that.
tell you what though, 1 under for those 3 holes today. I mean, that's quality golf.
Well, he
that
set
is.
the benchmark off the first. I was
know.
just, I was thinking, I can just take it nice and steady, and then he's caught me on the back foot.
It comes straight out of the blocks, didn't it?
320 down the first, easy par. I was like, wow.
Were you nervous hitting your first shot after you saw it? As in, like,
I was, in your own way,
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
obviously, I'm due to my injury, I've not played as much, so I'm not as comfortable on a golf course as I was years ago.
And that was the first time you'd used that driver.
Yeah. That's why we had to walk into the hard holes, because he was.
Mate, that was brilliant.
No, you're doing well. You're doing really good.
So it's a really good, I think, lesson in just how you can manage
Course
yourself and
management.
course manage your game. Really manage you so you're just thinking clearly. And yes, hitting great, hitting the right shot at the right time, enjoying going for it, giving yourself the opportunity, enjoying the good shots, but don't let it run away with you. So if you do bomb that drive, it's kind of just collecting your thoughts and just, like you say, having that game plan. But I thought your assessment, Mark, of each shot is phenomenal. It's a different level,
Oh,
isn't
different
it?
gravy.
It's a different way of seeing it, but we can all see it that way, and that then allows us to then, play to our strengths and not risk, just minimise the potential error. But also, I think now you've got something to take away to the practice ground. There's a lot of stuff there we can take away and practice now, and then you could go to your home coach and you could go say, look, this is what I recognise I need to work on, and work on certain shots. So when you come back out here, you've got more weapons to the arsenal then.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Awesome.
Cheers, guys.
Well done, guys.
Brilliant. Well done.
Oh.
see you later, Mum.
Bye, Mum.
So, guys, I can't do that one. I'm not doing that again. I can't do the thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'll do it at the end.
Go out of frame, then
Do it
come
at the
in
end.
frame with the thumb. Yeah.
I'll do that at the end. And then
We
smile.
could do it from both sides. I reckon we could get to him like that.
Playing the game. So not playing golf swing, playing the game. Not once did Mark mention about golf swing. He talked about what the shot requires, the lie, the distance, all the characteristics about the shot, and then he just made swings because he's practiced so much. He knows how these shots feel with his swing, and he just lets himself just react. And so that's where Craig will be at some point, because he's going to practice with a purposeful manner which he intends to use on the course. So he can take that mindset from the practice ground to the course. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a fantastic opportunity. Loads more to come with Mark and Craig and the boys. You might have seen Robin hiding in the trees. Robin's back on the scene, so that's fantastic. So I hope you've enjoyed it. There's a Robin thumb coming into shot. So drop a comment below about what you noticed today that you could apply to your game, areas you feel you could improve, and give us some suggestions about what we can do on the golf course to help you. Course management, shot selection, playing different shots, different lies, anything that's going to help you, and let us know what you'd like us to cover in future videos.
We get the thumb in there.